Welcome back, everybody, for round two. There's a funny thing that I own Amulet Titan. I never get to play it, but everybody I know likes to borrow the deck from me. So Ash here.
You should have at least told me what his opponent was playing.
Oh yeah,
I would have said yes, 100%.
Ash here has not played Amulet Titan before last round. Last round was his first time getting to play the deck. So we're going to get to watch him see if he can figure it out. Because I think it's funny.
All I want in my life is to see a tooth and nail. There's a Kiora. What is happening? He's got too many lands. He's got a mulligan. This isn't even fair. Actually, he's probably going to keep.
They both have a lot of lands. He's got an Amulet.
Oh.
The only cards I can make out are Amulet and Summoner's Pact.
I got a Utopia Sprawl, Kiora's Follower, and a Kiora. So.
Yeah, Ash's hand's pretty good here.
Good
He's
if he
gonna go
knows.
Turn 1 Amulet.
Gain 2 life. Getting out of reach. Will not get Emerald. What's up, Knock?
Hey, Knock.
Oh, I'm going to guess he named Blue. I would name Red.
He was playing the red version last time he was here, so I guess he switched it up to the blue version.
He's definitely got blue cards in his deck now. Cast Summoner's Pact. Damn. Yeah, he's got the mana for it, so you figure
Yeah, you might as well, yeah.
Yeah.
You always just want to cast the most expensive spell in your hand.
What's up,
And
Big
if that's
Doug?
a Summoner's Pact, then you cast a Summoner's Pact.
Yep, trigger, pick up card, 2 mana, play Snake Man. Snake.
He's going to cast the Ancient
Ancient
Strings
Strings?
instead.
I don't like that line.
Yeah, you could play a Titan next turn if you played the Snake.
It's okay. Ooh.
I guess he can play a Titan next turn anyway and win the game.
Okay, I just want to let you know his line was better than ours.
Yeah, I agree. He can now 20 his opponent next turn.
Yeah, it seems fair. His opponent's going to play an Engineered on 1 and blow it up.
I mean, that would be very good. He would not lose the game then.
Well, he would not just straight lose the game.
Yeah, so assuming that Ash does not draw one of the lands he needs this turn or has one in hand that I can't tell, next turn he can
He's
play
got green, red, Gruul Turf.
Yeah, you can play the Gruul Turf, get 4 mana, cast a Summoner's Pact, get a Titan. With his 2 lands from the Titan, he can play the one that gives a +2/+0, Vigilance and Haste, and a Boros Garrison.
You're not supposed to draw that one?
He drew the Vesuva. So he cannot 20 his opponent this turn.
I'll say, nope, he done messed it up.
He drew the wrong land. He would typically be able to... He also wouldn't be able to kill his opponent because they have a blocker. They would go to, at this point, 1.
1, yeah.
Because he took 1 point of damage.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Ah, nice pretty packs. I was trying to tell him that, and he was listening to the other packs. Just wasn't working. Yeah, Ash told us last round he ended up losing to not having enough mana
To pay for his packs.
to pay for his.
The way that I've done that before is because of Dampening Sphere. I learned the hard way that Dampening Sphere makes your dual lands tap for colorless.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go get this. Yeah, they do make your bounce lands tap for colorless.
So with 2 here, he can get a... can you get a Talaria West and a Simic Growth Chamber? That would make 6 mana, so he could just play another Titan, right? No, because he wouldn't have the mana to transmute. He would need an Azusa to be able to do that.
I'm just going to go ahead and believe you. I can't give you much input here.
That's fair.
I'm a part of the world that just says, okay.
If he had another Titan in hand, he could cast another Titan, or he could pact for another Titan. But he would not be able to transmute and cast another Titan currently.
He can double activate the Slayer Stronghold since he's got nothing else to do.
Yep. So he gives this guy +4/+0.
And haste. And then there's another Boros Garrison in there to double strike it up.
Nope. There's only the one. That's why I was saying it's bad that he drew the Vesuva.
Yeah. Rough. I have a feeling we're gonna need another match.
Yeah. This is probably also going to be quick. So he's going to try to go for this line, then he'll realize that he can't. So he's probably going to end up trying to get a Talaria West and a Simic Growth Chamber. That would be pretty unfortunate if he did not do that, because then he would not have a second green mana to pay for his pack next turn. Okay, so he's going to get that instead of a Growth Chamber. That doesn't bounce.
That one does not bounce. Collin caught it.
Okay.
There's not much we could do about it.
And Ash killed himself, because now he can't pay for his pact.
No, oh, he done attacked.
Yep.
He'll figure
Alrighty,
it out.
guys, and this is why you don't just pick up Amulet, because you die, because you got the wrong lands.
Mm-hmm. He's got the combo. No green mana. Boros Garrison trigger. You're right. You never picked up a land from the Boros Garrison either.
Oh, yeah.
That's good. That's good. That's good. We'll make sure he knows about that afterwards. Nothing too much we can do. We don't want to stress people out from just playing at a casual event on camera. So we're gonna make sure he knows afterwards that he's missing some stuff, and he should go back and definitely watch his lines, or maybe
Play
just
more carefully.
not play this deck. Not play this deck for the first time. Yeah, just never play this deck for the first time. That's the best answer.
Right.
You have to play it for your second time or your third.
We do need to make sure that, assuming nothing changes, he does die in his upkeep for not being able to pay for the pact.
Yeah, I'll say that is going to be pretty important and game-changing. He did put the pack trigger back on top, so I wonder if he sees it.
He probably just thinks he can. He probably either thinks he has 2 green, or that it only costs 1 green.
He probably thinks it costs 1 green. I wonder if the green deck over there's got some land destruction. Pay for pact?
Oh no! I can't pay for my pact. What do I do?
Look at my lands.
Oh no!
Look back at the pact. Choose not to pay for pact.
I think I died. Oh, well, I guess I'm dead.
All right. Good game. I'm glad we got here. Woo. Nice. It's okay, Ash. I would have made the same mistake.
Can we get some Fs in the chat for Ash?
Yeah, it's okay, Ash. I would have maybe not made the same mistake, but I definitely would have not done the combo correctly. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like I said, he was not able to technically combo there because 1, he drew the Vesuva, and 2, his opponent had a blocker. But
yeah,
he would have at least been able to secure another Titan for next turn and not died.
You know, not dying's pretty good. At least once in your life. Yep. All right, so what's the Tooth and Nail deck going to bring in here? I hope we see some boomerangs.
I can't really... What are, like, some good tooths? Like, there's Dragon's Claw, but that's a claw, not a tooth. Is it Worm's Tooth? Is that the green one? Is that how he's gaining his life? But then, what's the nail? I can only think of Worm's Tooth. I can't think of what the nail is. Do you have any?
Matthew, just go ahead and tell Ash, don't worry about it. And say, we saw it, but it's all right. It happens. Blood Moon out of the Tooth and Nail deck. He's playing green-blue. I don't know if that's going to happen.
Maybe some Acid Mosses.
Ooh, Acid Moss. I like this. So what's the Titan deck bring in versus Ramp?
So he has no idea what his opponents are doing, I would imagine. He's probably going to bring in some explosives since he saw the Utopia Sprawl. That sounds like a good thing to be able to answer those.
I bet you he brings in like Nature's Claim for Blood Moon.
There's not a Nature's Claim in the sideboard, I don't think.
I figured they had some kind of answer to Blood Moon because
there is some, yeah, but I forget what they play. It might just be Nature's Claim.
Hardcast Xenagos. Paul knows what's up.
Mm-hmm.
He gets to play Xenagos. Have you ever played Xenagos?
I have not.
This should be your modern deck.
I have never tooth and nailed for a Xenagos and an Emrakul. You're right. I should just do that.
Roto knows all about that.
Yeah. I'm just doing it wrong.
Who hard casts Xenagos though?
Me and Commander.
Yeah, but he's your commander.
So.
Or you and Infect.
Oh yeah, we played some Brawl, but it was modern ban list instead of standard ban list.
There's a Dragon Lord of Tarka and a Karn. Ooh, I love everything.
Boy. Yeah, so I built some green red.
Why isn't that command?
Infect with a Xenagos as my commander.
Temple Garden double Utopia Sprawl. Is he gonna keep?
I'd imagine.
I mean, it's 3 lands, right?
I see an Amulet and a Azusa in his hand, but I didn't think there was any green mana.
Paul, let's correct that. If you haven't used the Beseiju to cast a Gora's Vengeance to put Emrakul into play, you haven't really lived.
Have you ever got to splice a Gora's Vengeance onto something?
I've never
Like
done that one.
Like a Nourishing Shoal?
Nope.
Because that'd be pretty cool. Make it so they have to counter your Nourishing Shoal.
Yeah, I played that deck before it was cool when you're playing Fury of the Hordes.
Yeah.
So that was the time I played Gora's Vengeance.
Fair. If only Fury of the Horde was arcane, so you can cast it using its alternate cost.
Something
slice,
else to
Gora's
live life by is killing your opponent on turn 2 on a Molda 5 with the Gora's Vengeance deck.
Yeah.
That was pretty sweet.
I mean, I've seen you essentially kill your opponent on turn 1 on a Molda 4.
Yeah, probably.
Molda 4, turn 1 Blood Moon. Still seems good enough.
It was turn 1 Chalice.
It was Chalice, okay.
And then he countered it. And then turn 2 Blood Moon. And then he countered it.
Mm-hmm.
It's not even fair. He countered everything. And then I played Karn, and he let it resolve. And then I won. It's crazy. Land. Oh, he drew a land. Lucky him. Oh, he's got the nice amulet. This Ghost Quarter is going to be busted.
Yeah, just destroying some Utopia spells with it.
I'm okay with strip mining myself for that.
I
also like this Azusa.
That
Azusa wasn't there before.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't have enough lands, though. Good evening, both Bequay.
But givening.
Bevening. Good bevening. Good evening.
No. Booed. Givening.
Oh. Ghost Quarter's back.
And he's probably going to play one of these bounce lands, I'd imagine.
Play bounce land. That's land number 3, right? I've never seen Tooth and Nail. Is it like Through the Breach? Essentially, but you're using Tooth and Nail to put Emrakul and Xenagod into play to 30 your opponent. With a flying, does it trample? I don't remember. Does Emrakul trample? Doesn't sound like it does.
Doesn't Xenagos give trample?
No, it just gives haste. I'm almost confident Xenagos only gives haste. Bring up Xenagos. Temple Garden. Ash did go for the Ghost Quarter on a Utopia Sprawl. Now he's wishing he waited. I mean, Ash is still like way ahead here.
All right, now Ash can try this again because he
Does he have
got another amulet.
I mean, does he got a payoff?
Yeah, he's got a Titan in hand.
Okay. Well,
yeah, just
this should just be lethal then.
It should be.
That's 4. That's 8. That's a Titan. He's got 2 mana left.
So Titan here could generate. So had he not had to cast a second amulet this turn, he'd be able to chain Primeval Titans. Because he has.
So he's got 3 mana floating then.
Right now he only has 2 mana floating, right?
Well, no, he spent 1 from the growth chamber to put the amulet into play this turn.
Yeah, he's just gonna go for the boring line anyway. He's not gonna try to get a bunch of Titans. He's just gonna attack his opponent for 20. But
I mean, that's still pretty good.
yeah.
Doesn't seem bad. Is Robert timed out? Robert hasn't talked in a while.
I don't think so.
Can we time him out anyways? Bring
Yeah.
him back just to time him out.
That sounds good.
We'll just live life like Hoaglandia.
So we need to make sure that he actually bounces the land this time. Looks like he's forgot to do that again.
Yep.
And he forgot that his guy has vigilance.
Yep.
But it doesn't matter, I guess, because he's about to give it double strike and attack for 21.
Yeah. I would say, Matthew, can you remind him in between games that he needs to remember the bounce land triggers from the Titan attacks, or from the Titans? I don't want to interfere with the game due to policies that Top Deck has put into line, but I do want to make sure Ash doesn't do it a third time because I don't think he realizes it.
There you go. He bounced it there, but he still needs to bounce one more technically.
No, he doesn't. Yeah, he does because Growth Chamber copied the Boros Chamber.
Wait, why is his opponent? His opponent should have been taking lethal there. Maybe there was some kind of a miscommunication, but his Primeval Titan should have had 10 power and double strike.
I'm guessing if Ashton appropriately announced the first pump into it, because otherwise it's just 16.
He attacked with the Vesuva as well, so maybe he just pumped the Vesuva. Not the Azusa, not Vesuva. Maybe he did one pump on the Primeval Titan, one pump on the Azusa.
Oh, just for exactly 19?
Well, even then, that'd be 8. That'd be 16. Yeah, that would be 19.
I'll say if he doesn't do the pump on the Titan twice, it's not 20. Then it's 16, and then if he does it on the Azusa, it makes it whatever.
So what does Ash get for that one? Is that like an F plus? Does he get an F plus now?
I'll give him a D.
All right. Can we get a D in the chat for Ash?
He assembled the combo, but he did not quite execute properly.
Yeah, he still got there because, having 2 amulets in play on turn 3 is still good enough.
Ted, no, see, that's just going to scare him away. You can't mob Redos.
Or some Bob Fields. Or some Fob Fields. I think I like
Fob Fields. I'm okay with Fob Fields. Dig Dug with the D-. It's fair. It's fair.
Yeah, so I have let many more people borrow my Amulet Titan deck than I have played it myself.
Well, you built it as a meme, and then it did good one weekend.
Yeah. Matthew's asking if he can borrow it Friday. Sure.
No, Matthew, you've already played it. You can't play it again.
I've had Matthew borrow it. I've had Luke borrow it. I've had Kazu Negri borrow it. I've had Ash here borrow it. And I've only played it once.
I want you to understand that you didn't really have Luke borrow it.
I kind of just
We played a team event and just said, hey, this is the deck you're playing.
Yeah.
And trust me, that's great.
Vormov, that's why we're doing this here, Scott. That's just to let you see how cringy it is to let other people play Amulet.
Mm-hmm. And how complicated it is.
Blood Moon. I like this. This is where it gets fun. He's even got the double Amulet, too, man.
The 3 games in a row with the double Amulet?
Uh-huh.
All right.
So hopefully he has a Nature's Claim.
I want you to understand that bounce lands get really good with Blood Moon out. Just saying.
The best Blood Moon I've ever had against Amulet, what you actually got to see, was when there are 3 lands in play, were 3 bounce lands.
Solid.
And your mountains do not enter the battlefield tapped,
Mm-hmm.
so they don't get to trigger your Amulet.
Yep. This is about to be a turn 4 primal command to put lands on top, too. I love it.
Seems like fun.
Bees?
That is actually, factually, a Blood Moon from the Dark.
Oh, I was reading as the Dark Blood Moon.
The Dark Blood Moon?
That doesn't seem like it. Hey, there's an Emrakul.
There's a Robert.
Robert, he's back. I mean, Mob Redos.
Field Bobs.
Fob
Beelds.
Fob Beelds.
We missed you. I don't
You're
remember
gone
why
for
we
so
missed
long.
you, but we missed you. So how do you think this is going for Ash?
Well, the first game went exactly great. The second game went exactly perfect. And the third game is the exact opposite.
Yeah.
Of great and perfect. Field Meadows. I don't like that one as much.
Rob Bob. What is this? I have no idea what card this is.
All right, he just had me pull it. It's a stampeding Anaru.
What does it do?
It's a stampeding wildebeest. It's a 4-mana 5/4. At the beginning of your upkeep, return a green creature from your battlefield to your hand.
Why?
Eternal Witness Loop. Witness Command. Eternal Command. There we go.
This
Different
is
one?
gonna be fun.
Yeah. We had to see something much more entertaining. Infinite primal commands. Well, not infinite. It's kind of real boring. It's every other turn primal command. Until he draws a lot more lands. Attack for 3. All right. And what were you saying Amulet's Ounce to Blood Moon were again?
I think he's playing Nature's Claim, so he has to find both a forest and a Nature's Claim, which is going to be hard when there's continuously lands being put back on top of his library.
I agree. Gain 7, gain 7, gain 7, gain 7. What else do you search for? What else we got in there? There's a tooth and nail. There's a Thragtusk.
Like I know he could just try to go and kill his opponent.
Tarka.
That's amazing. I'm so glad we put this on camera.
Okay.
This is everything I wanted to see today.
This is pretty great. Well, one of Kyle's all-time favorite cards, Dragon Lord of Tarka.
So, if we're already going down the line of primal commanding your opponent's lands, I think he should have searched for like an Ashen Rider, not an Ashen Rider.
Sylvan
Ashen Rider would be
Primordial.
good. Sylvan Primordial would be sweet. I'm thinking of the one with Echo. I can't really think of the name of it right now.
Echo?
The one that you destroy a land.
There's one with Storm.
The 4-mana 2/2 ETB destroy a land.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Avalanche Riders.
Avalanche Riders, not Ashen Rider. Ashen Rider would also be pretty cool.
Ashen Rider is a little bit more difficult to cast. You gotta put a creature out or your 5/4 becomes useless. It's 3 in a red, I believe. Ted. 3 in a red.
All right, actually contemplating all his decisions he made to get here. I think he drew a Summoner's Pack, so he's just waiting what he should cast the Summoner's Pack to get.
I can go get Dryad Arbor.
No, I mean, technically, yeah, sure.
Yeah, something. Gotta do something.
Well, I
we're on
hope that
camera.
was everything that everybody ever wanted to see. That was some prime Tier 1 magic. Matt's going to try to look for some more of that for you.
I loved it.
I mean, I loved it as well.
I loved every second of it.
It was nice. We all got to see Ash execute Amulet perfectly. And then his lands be put back on top of his library. The only thing that could have made that better if there was a Plow Under involved. If he got to look at
8th
Plow
edition,
Under
it's
instead.
legal?
Yeah. 8th edition is legal.
Yeah, but, the tutor plus half a plow under is fine, I guess.
I'd rather just have Plow Under. I'd much rather have that.
I mean, I agree here.
That's just kind of the Magic player I am, though.
Sure, that's the Magic player you are.
The Plow Under guy.
Yep.
Do you think I could play Plow Under in Humans?
Yeah, go for it. I like it.
If only there was a creature that ETB Plow Under'd. It's like a 5-mana 2/2.
We're just going to have to go ahead and get rid of you guys. Just you in general.
Just a 5-mana human.
Can we ban the human creature type? Do you know how many decks that just, destroys? Like, all of them.
Yeah.
I lose Snapcaster Mage. You lose Dark Confidant. Yeah, there's 0 other humans. Just those 2.
Karn's a human, right?
Yeah, you lose Karn. Human Karn. No, it's not a human.
Narn
Don't even say
Renegade.
Narnum Renegade. Ridiculous.
Yeah, Paul. All of those elf-like creatures you like to play, I think they're just humans with outfits on.
No, they just put pointy ears. It's fine.
Outfits. They just put on the ears and then green suits and they call
The green and red
elves.
suits and work in the shops.
Yeah.
Nice slave.
Yeah, so they're essentially humans as far as the band goes.
Alfie boys, reign supremes. What about fish? Young Pyro's a human. Human shaman.
Ash just came back here, said, "I'm sorry," and then walked away.
No Hot Master, no Tracker. Robert, it's like all of your favorite cards.
Yeah, Buddy Elf is not an elf. He's a human. All humans are Buddy. All elves are
Game
Buddy.
Lava Mancer, get got.
All elves are humans.
Night of the Reliquary's gone.
Yep.
No P in Kieran. Robert, do you have any cards left that you can play? You get Tarmogoyf and Narnum Renegade?
Ban all humans, CMC 2 or more. I like what Robert's saying here.
You know what? That's actually probably fine with me too.
We'll just get Noble Hierarch.
You Noble Hierarch's gone. V-click.
That is not a human. If Goyf was a human, it would look much different.
No, Ted, it's not. Belf has been playing Burn for quite some time now. And it's against Grixis, which is actually a lot more interesting than you could ever imagine it to be.
Yeah, Belf owns pretty much every deck in Modern. And he likes to play Burn every once in a while. He typically likes to play either Black-Red Eldrazi or Green-Black, but I guess he's switching it up.
All right. And taking our time, thinking it through. Play land. Land, we're in a fetch. Yep. Fetching down. Going 17.
Yeah, so it definitely seems like there's kind of like a catwalk that the Shadow deck has to do here when playing against Burn.
Mm-hmm.
If we ban all humans, Robert will play Bring Delight.
Bring Delight. Don't you also have Snapcaster in that deck?
I don't think so.
I thought he had Snapcaster.
Maybe. Registar Alpha.
So yeah, Buffet. The whole thing with Burn here is you can hold all of your spells, but if you wait too long, the Shadow deck can just surprise 20 you, and you won't have enough time to actually get rid of all of your relevant spells. Yeah, or like dump all of your spells to actually burn them out. 2 is better than 3, so.
So here you either take the Goblin Guide if you can't answer it, or the Grim Lavamancer if you can.
I think you take the Goblin Guide and then the Grim Lavamancer, because if you take the Goblin Guide, he has to spend his turn to play the Grim Lavamancer, and you have a turn to answer it, and that's 0 points taken.
For sure.
Or just the 2 from the Thoughtseize.
I agree.
Naya Dinosaurs. If all humans were banned, we're on Naya Dinosaurs.
Man, I'll snap that up. I cannot wait.
Where's the petition to Wizards? I'll sign it right now.
I cannot wait to play some some Gruul in the next standard format. I'm just saying. My Christmas gift to myself, or / birthday gift to myself, I bought a foil playset of Rootbound Crags and Stomping Grounds that I plan on picking up at SCGCon.
Yeah? Which ones? The $120?
No, I got the ones that have Domri Raid flavor text on them.
Oh, okay. Makes much more sense.
Yeah, you can't not go with the ones with Domri Raid flavor text on them.
See, now I thought the birthday present to yourself was the Gruul tattoo.
I did also get a Gruul tattoo, but that was my girlfriend's birthday present to me.
Oh, that seems fair.
Yeah, I'd love to show the tattoo to the camera.
Okay,
but
okay.
Apparently we can't.
Belf is the nice top decker of Always Had It. Thoughtseize can't take the top card. Get shot. If I get Shast, I mean, that's a world I want to live in.
Where you get Shoth into your Carnage Tyrants and no place at a Carnage Tyrant.
I love it.
Yep. What more could you want?
Settle the wreckage.
No, the Simic deck that actually sounds pretty sweet that I've heard people talk about with the new set is the Carnage Tyrant Quasi-Duplicate deck. So you play your Carnage Tyrant, you get to Quasi-Duplicate it. You also have the good old Steel Leaf Champion Dive Down. So you get to protect your 5/4. So I think that'll be a
Thoughtseize is back. Well, not much has changed. You know what I drew. Take Lightning Helix. I don't know why.
Yeah, and you get to Hadana's Climb, your Carnage Tyrant.
All right, that's still legal. Rivals of Ixalan. Think Fish can exist with
I do. I think that actually could be pretty good.
He's got a 1/1. Oh, jeez.
Man, if only he ripped the Searing Blaze.
Well,
No, Searing Blaze wouldn't kill it, would it?
nope. Searing Blood would.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to play the Lavamancer. I don't think that's what you should do. He's playing Lavamancer, but he ripped Eidolon for turn.
Mm-hmm.
I would have just slammed the Eidolon.
No, he's at 10. Okay. I thought he was at 12.
Oh, he's got the Battle Rage. He's got double Battle Rage. No, just one Battle Rage. Battle Rage stub. Okay. Well, attack. Or I guess play fetch land attack. Attack.
Yeah, it
What
always
else,
feels like you're walking a tightrope whenever you play Grixis Shadow.
Yeah, like just like the like attack when you're in solo of life too.
Mm-hmm.
Going to 7, so it's a 5/5 now. So it's gonna be 10 damage this turn, 10 damage next turn.
It's one of those decks that always makes me feel like
5.
an idiot whenever I try to play it, and I always have to go back and rewatch everything. Because I feel like there's just so many different decisions and lines you can take.
So Patrick is leaving himself dead to creature, but survives any land.
So he's putting himself at 7. So he's because of the stubborn. That's what you're saying.
Yeah. Well, Belf. Yeah, so he's just putting himself dead to like literally everything but land.
I mean, has he? So he's essentially at 3 life here.
No, he should be at 5, right? No, yeah, never mind. I lied. He's at 7. I just double shocked him.
Gotcha.
I definitely would have battle rage though, and just left stub open.
All right. So Belfie plays a land. He attacks him with Goblin Guide, puts him to 5. He uses Grim Lavamancer, puts him to 3. And then if he puts an Eidolon out, Patrick still is able to go to 1 and battle rage him, which is unfortunate.
That's a lava spike. So
Yeah, so if he had double spell here, that'd be good for him. But the lava spike is going to make it so it's going to get stubbed.
attack, trigger, Serum Visions. I do not care about this card.
Okay, so what if he plays Eidolon first?
We Eidolon.
So he's at 5. So now if he goes to Stubborn Denial, then he still takes 2.
So he ends up at 1.
Yeah.
And then he can't cast Battle Rage though.
No, he would be at 3 from the spike.
Yeah, he goes to 3, and then he has Lavamancer to pull him to 1, and he can't cast Battle Rage.
Well, right now he's at 5. So if he casts Battle Rage, he goes to 3, and then Lavamancer puts him to 1.
Well, yeah. Let's say if Belf went for the Lava Spike last turn, what would have happened is so he Eidolons and then goes for Lava Spike. Patrick casts Stubborn, takes 2 down to 3.
And then he can still end up at 1.
End up at 1 because Lavamancer can't activate then.
If he
because
attacked
no
with
mana.
if he could have attacked with the Lavamancer then. So he should have just attacked with the Goblin Guide and the Lavamancer. Belf would be at 4 here, played Eidolon. He couldn't do this.
Mm-hmm. He's going for the...
Yeah, so Belfie's going to die here, but he definitely had a line where he would have won.
16 takes 14.
Yeah, so had he attacked with the Grim Lavamancer, he could have won that turn.
Yep.
Yeah, so it looks like the players are discussing, trying to figure out what they could have done. But, yeah, in my opinion, that would work. Because, yeah, he'd be at 4 when he casts a Lava Spike. He couldn't let it resolve, so he has to Stubborn it, going to 2. That means he can't Battle Rage.
Yep. I agree. Say, math checks out.